Over the last several months, I've picked up some cool DC Omnis. I want to share them with you guys. Stick around to see what I got. What's up, everybody? I'm Matt, aka the boy who had 7. Thanks for stopping by this Omni haul video. If this is your first time checking out the channel, I'd love for you to subscribe. So please hit that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up and let me know what you think about this video in the comments below. So I have recently been selling off my comic book collection. I'm keeping most of my CGC books, but I am getting rid of every single raw copy, raw issue, raw book that I have. So I've got lots of runs, lots of keys, all kinds of stuff. So keep checking that on Instagram. I still have 10,000 left I need to get rid of. But what I've been doing is I want to read these stories and I want to have these stories. I just don't have the space. So I got to get rid of all of my single issues. And I've been picking up Omnis instead because you got a whole bunch of issues in one book that you could fit nicely in a shelf somewhere. So I think it takes up a lot less space than these boxes and things. And I was able to, over the last several months, get some pretty cool DC Omnis. So I just wanted to share those with you guys now and check it out. So first things first, I'm going to pull these off from right back here. I've got Justice League New 52, Omni Volume number 1. And of course, I just got this one from my LCS, Old Major Comics here in El Paso, Texas, Volume 2. Reason I picked these up, one, story's awesome. This one starts off with Jim Lee art, pretty amazing, and it is just such a good story. I think Jeff Johns writes so much goodness, and I've got all these in single issues. I got the entire run and all the tie-ins and everything that I'm selling, so had to pick these up so I make sure I keep the story, can continue to read those. So yes, those are now in the PC. Really happy to have them. These things are thick and heavy. Thick and heavy. All right. So there is the Justice League. Any New 52 Justice League fans out there? I love that story. These next books, I also love this story. I had these in trade paperbacks and I sold them to my friend on Instagram. So this next one is the Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo Batman run from the New 52. And this has some incredible stories in it. Like, this is the first time we were introduced to the Court of Owls, excuse me. And I got Volume 1 and I got Volume 2. So really excited to have those. And that makes up the entire run, both of these books. Volume 1's a little bit bigger than Volume 2. But man, these are beautiful. Got these on, I always go to a couple different places. I go to my LCS. If he's got them, I'm getting them there. I go to organic priced books. I go to cheap graphic novels, which both of those, I got those places from Gem Mint Collectibles. Thank you, Gem. I go to eBay. I go to Amazon. Problem with Amazon is they always ship them so horribly that they come damaged. I've had to return so many to get new ones. So this one luckily came okay. This one was from Amazon. This other one I got from, I think, cheap graphic novels. Really great prices, guys, so check those out if you can. Because DC is kind of revamping all of their movies, we know that there's going to be a Brave and the Bold movie about Batman and his son Robin, which is Damian Wayne, one of my favorite Robins. I haven't read all of Robin's stuff, and so I thought this is the perfect time to pick up the Grant Morrison run where we were introduced to Damian. So here is Batman by Grant Morrison. And this is issue 1. I've got Omni number 2. Okay. And I've got Omni 3. Not only is this going to show me a lot of Damian and introduce me to him, but Batman's my favorite character, guys. So can't get enough of Batman. Excited to have these and dig into them. Next. Yes, I know it's quite a bit. I've got 4 more I want to share with you guys. This one I've already cracked open. This is the first Omni I've cracked open to read. This is Injustice, Gods Among Us. Oh my goodness. Spoiler alert, guys. The story starts off with Superman finding out that he's going to be a dad, that Lois is pregnant. He can hear the baby's heartbeat, and he's just so excited. Joker captures her. Batman tries to help. The Justice League try to help. Superman finds Lois. When he gets there, though, he gets poisoned by some Joker gas to believe that Lois is Doomsday. And so he takes Lois up into space and kills her, killed his own baby. So in his sorrow, in his anger, Joker wins, and Batman goes to try to hide Joker, but Superman finds him and he just kills Joker. It leads to Superman becoming an evil guy, pretty much. He's pretty much like, I'm going to take over the world now. I'm not going to let evil happen. But in doing that, he takes freedoms. He kills people freely. It gets wild. I'm reading this with my daughter, Emma. We're having a blast reading it. But my goodness, this thing is insane. It's huge. It's incredible. Shout out to Aaron Anderson, because he's the one that told me about this story. And so there's volume 1. And here is volume 2. So I'm just so excited. I've barely cracked the beginning of that story, and already it's blown my mind. And so I can't wait to continue to get through that with my daughter. All right, guys, this next one I had to get, and now there's a new Omni coming out with even more info. This isn't an Omni, but this is the Batman Hush 20th anniversary hardcover. And it's got a lot of the story in it. But the new Omni, which I'm going to actually pick up, I'm excited about. I'm going to pre-order that. It's going to be big, thick, and have a lot more stuff in it. So I'm happy to have this one. Great story if you haven't read Batman Hush. Pretty powerful, incredible art by Jim Lee. And crazy, crazy story. So love this. Whoop, whoop. And finally, last but not least, guys, I sold all of this run of my single issues, but I really enjoyed it. And so I had to get it. I got this from my LCS. This is Dark Knight's Metal. This is where we're introduced to the Batman who laughs. Crazy character. Batman is introduced to a bunch of versions of himself from other universes. And scary, dark, crazy story. I really enjoyed it. Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo again. So there it is, guys. That is my DC Omni haul for the week. Thank you for stopping by and checking this out. I'm trying to get Omnis. If you have any suggestions, please put them in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say, because I'm just starting to get so excited and look through things, and I know I'm missing all kinds of great stories that I should have in an Omni version. So let me know, guys. Thanks for stopping by. As always, I will talk to you later. Mischief